All right. Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. You know that is the hot topic after the incredible fight that took place this weekend between Errol Spence Jr. and Sean Porter. And Terence Crawford had some funny faces to make in a I think it was a Twitter post. And we're going to talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel, subscribers. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the bell icon. Also, thank you to everybody that supports the channel. Definitely thank you, and I've said this on my live stream this weekend. Thank you to everybody that watches the videos all the way through to the end. I've had some really great conversations with people who've agreed with me or not agreed with me, but at least we can have really good conversations about what my viewpoint is, and I can hear your viewpoint in the comment section. Also, thank you to everybody that tuned into OG Boxing Talk this weekend. It was 8 a.m. Central Standard Time with myself, Blood, KQKC, Boxing, and Curtis Anderson. And much love to everybody out there in the Patreon that supports Fanon's business and politics. Let's talk about Terence Crawford. Now, like I said, we had some really good conversations on OG Boxing Talk this weekend. A lot of good comments in the comment section. People are putting up videos talking about the fight, right? Because there's the most anticipated fight in the welterweight division involves Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford. You have a lot of fans, definitely on this channel for sure. We have a lot of people that fall into these camps, Errol Spence Jr. camp, Terence Crawford camp. And, after Errol Spence Jr. beat Sean Porter by split decision in an epic fight, Terence Crawford fans get brave. I mean, y'all stay brave, but you get a little over the top with this one. So, Terence Crawford, obviously, inciting his fans, puts up a picture of himself and some funny faces about the fight that happened this weekend. I don't know what them funny faces mean. A bunch of sticking your tongue out, sticking your eyes up. I don't know what all that stuff means. However, he's definitely throwing a little shade on Errol Spence Jr.'s performance against Sean Porter, just like many Terence Crawford fans are doing. And I'm okay with that. That was a difficult fight. It was a tough fight. Sean Porter came to fight. Sean Porter, put up a really good fight. Some people think that Sean Porter won. I don't. The fact of the matter is Sean Porter didn't win. And Errol Spence Jr. is the IBF and the WBA unified champion. He definitely saved that fight for himself in the latter rounds when his pressure on Sean Porter paid off, and he dropped Sean Porter with a left hook. And man, anyway, it was an epic fight, man. One of the best fights that I've seen, especially because it was that type of war with that high level of skill, and for something, for a unified welterweight title on the line. Both those guys showed up. Both those guys did what they're supposed to do. Hats go off to them. I'm going to do another video. There'll be another video posted today where I'm going to talk about Sean Porter. But this one is for the Terence Crawford fans. It is easy to sit back and wait around for somebody else to look bad or for you to believe that you saw a vulnerability in that fighter. By the way, don't say chink in the armor, okay? I keep hearing that. Please don't say that. Listen to the first word in that sentence, okay? Don't say that. That is literally referring to someone of Asian descent in armor, okay? So please don't use that. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out because people keep saying there was that in the armor, and I understand what you mean. However, here's the thing. Errol Spence Jr. just fought Sean Porter. Sean Porter is a former IBF champion. Sean Porter was the current WBC champion. Sean Porter beat Yordanis, just came off a win against one of the best welterweights in the world, or Yordanis Ugas. In the fight before that, he beat one of the best welterweights in the world in Danny Garcia. Before that, he went the distance. He went the distance with and put up a very good fight against another one of the best welterweights in the world, Keith Thurman. Before that, he went the distance and gave a very good fight against one of the best welterweights in the world, Kell Brook. Sean Porter has been in multiple championship fights. Sean Porter is a rough, rugged, tough style for anybody to face, including Terence Crawford. Just because Sean Porter gave Errol Spence Jr. a good fight does not mean by that mere fact that Terence Crawford will. Is Terence Crawford some rough and tumble, rugged, grab you, push you, fight on the inside, take blasts to the chin over and over again and keep giving them back type of fighter? Is Terence Crawford been in the ring with that many world-class welterweights and given a show against all those type level big guys? No, he has not. He has not even done that once. So here's my thing to Terence Crawford's fans and Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, I don't care who it is related to this situation. It is easier to sit back and wait for everybody else to do all the fighting while your fans support you and say, well, look, they all need to fight him. They all need to fight him. They all need to fight him while he's fighting nobody. Errol Spence Jr. is the number one welterweight. He has beaten Kell Brook. He has beaten Sean Porter. He won his one belt off Kell Brook, who at the time was definitely one of the best welterweights in the world. And he won a second one off of Sean Porter, who is one of the toughest fighters in the sport of boxing. And he proved it in that fight. That was no walk in the park for Errol Spence Jr., but is it supposed to be? I find it interesting how people are like, if a really good fighter has a difficult fight, there's something wrong with that fighter. I put up on my community page, I put up a reminder to people about Errol Spence Jr. being exposed by Sean Porter. Do you remember when Floyd Mayweather Jr. was exposed by Jose Luis Castillo at 135 pounds? He had a fight that people were, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not as good as he thinks he is. He's not that good. He lost to Jose Luis Castillo. Did he? How did the rest of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s career go after he got exposed by a very, very tough world champion with world championship experience who was going in there to win? The answer is his career just went just fine. He wound up mopping Arturo Gatti after that, beating Shane Mosley after that, beating Oscar De La Hoya after that, beating Manny Pacquiao after that, beating Shane Mosley after that, beating Canelo Alvarez after that. Earning $500 million after that, if that's what you find, being, of major importance in the sport of boxing. All that after he got exposed. Boxing is made of tough fights, man. That is going to happen. But Terence Crawford is at 147, and he has to fight somebody. And let's see Terence Crawford make easy work of Sean Porter. Now, I know I've already heard the excuses being thrown around. My Terence Crawford fans, fellow Terence Crawford fans, Sean Porter and Terence Crawford are friends. They'll never fight. Well, if he's not fighting Sean Porter, then something's wrong. They're not brothers. I don't think that Sean Porter is his half brother. Last time I checked, that his name ain't Sean Crawford. Okay? He ain't Sean Crawford. That ain't Terence Porter. They're not brothers. A lot of these guys are friends. From what I hear, Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford are friends. They buddy around. Don't make excuses. Terence Crawford, it's now time for Terence Crawford to put up and fight somebody of significance in the welterweight division. It's not, Errol Spence Jr. is definitely carrying his weight in the progression of the welterweights, and and by the progression of the welterweight division, I mean working towards a unified champion. He beat Kell Brook. He beat Sean Porter. He's the IBF. He's the WBC belt, WBC championship holder. And I know the excuses are coming, but excuses are tools of incompetence used by men to build monuments of nothing. If you tell me in this comment section that it's all their fault, it's Errol Spence Jr.'s fault that Terence Crawford can't fight anybody. It's Sean Porter's fault that Terence Crawford and Sean Porter are buddies and they can't fight. It's Sean, he's just the boogeyman. Nobody wants to fight him. Well, Errol Spence Jr. was avoided as well. He was avoided by Keith Thurman. He was avoided by Sean Porter. He was avoided by Kell Brook at a point. He was avoided by, before Terence Crawford got that, Errol Spence Jr. was avoided by all those guys. But he found a way to make those fights happen. And look, it's on Terence Crawford. He decided to sign with Top Rank, and it is what it is. He needs to either crap or get up off the pot. And that's the truth. And there ain't too much debating that. But let me know what you think in the comment section, because you know I'm trying to antagonize you guys. Let me hear what you think. And with that, we're out. Peace.